first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. They find some open field here. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, 77 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Point after, right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to pull from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. This effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Running for it. Here's Cook. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on. There is a flag down.
Oh, my God.
The yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Bears will get the football back. Foles going to lead the Bears to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 18. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. At the 24-yard line. Foles on the handoff. Here's Cohen. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I can't be losing against a nigga that run in weak formation.
The light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way. And and is much more successful as well.
Sit your dumb ass down.
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the
He
best.
said, "No, man."
No,
man.
Nice job there, stopping him for a loss.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Foles.
Sit your ass down. I will never get beat by a nigga that runs weak formation. I'll never get beat. Nigga, you better hop in the gun ASAP. That run was lucky. Consider that luck.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As a general manager, you're counting.
All right, I got it. I got it right now. I got his game plan already. I got the game plan already. Already know what he does. Run, deep pass, or the crossing. Run, deep pass, then cross it.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been.
I'll tell you, I'll never lose against a nigga that played weak.
Here's Foles. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Sit that bitch ass little nigga down. 5'1" ass nigga. Nigga is 5'1", nigga.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I'll never lose against a nigga that won in week. Sit down, dumb nigga. Kick this field goal, please. Kick this motherfucking field goal right now.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
All right, time to smoke him. You ready? Time to smoke him. Let's get it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen, 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st down, Patterson stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Cohen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Patterson on the carry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Foles. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll run forward with Tariq Cohen, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll drop the throw.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. The rookie Cameron Dantzler picks it. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
1st down, Minnesota.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, as the first half is winding down, and the Vikings have taken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're so nice. Thank you for the pick. You're so nice. I mean, I didn't want the handout, but thank you for the easy turnover on downs.
Final 12 seconds of the half now, as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen.
Madden has become nothing but animations. Literally. This shit is nothing but animations, bro.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. The rookie Cameron Dantzler picks it. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start the next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Minnesota.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. The fly route works for the team.
Fuck off.
You know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
You can't run on me. You got one lucky run, nigga. I'm telling you. Besides that one lucky run, you 10 carries for 20 yards, nigga. The fuck?
This too shall pass. And finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reassembled.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You can't fuck with me, nigga.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Trash.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense.
Nah, that was a good route. He didn't do it bad.
Get it back little by little.
That was a great route. That nigga had a touchdown, to be honest.
And here comes Abdullah on the return. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard.
I'm faded, bro. I'm so drunk. Fuck.
Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Touchdown, Vikings. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah,
I'm finna go to sleep.
Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the interception, Cousins.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First down, Vikings.
Now, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. Cousins. Flush to his right. And this one's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third and long for Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Khalil Mack. And the Bears will get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
24-yard line.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 24 and a second and 11. He'll look to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This is Cohen. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now the second down throw on target. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Probably wishing that they could have had a few.
Fuck, I love it. Niggas with timeout trying to run.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Throwing on second and long. Foles. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Good enough for the first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Cook, a first down and more. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. After the play, not a good sign. Dalvin Cook staying on the ground. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And intercepted.
Oh my gosh, that's cat.
Picked off inside the 10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations. Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the side.
I'm good, dude.
I love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Throwing here, Cousins. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has been a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Cousins to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for Minnesota, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist. I'm